Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for another video. This time we're going to be battling with, yes, I know, mono white. It's weird. Hear me out. Everybody knows Dimir's the best deck in Standard. Yes, we know that. Gruul, also one of the most played decks. Gruul and Dimir are the two most played decks right now in Standard. They make up, combined, more than a third of the metagame. Almost half, actually. And mono white is naturally preys on the aggressive decks. So your best matchups here are mono red, followed by Gruul and, Boros and these kind of decks. You're playing 4 Beza in the main. You've got Elspeth. You've got Carrot Cake, like even 4 Carrot Cakes. These things gain you 3 life each. Plus, you've got a bunch of cheap white removal. Your card advantage engine they can't really interact with. Like black and red decks can interact with enchantments very well. Green can sometimes hit enchantments, but they've got bigger fish to fry in the sideboard. We'll get to that. So you've just got a bunch of life gain, a bunch of cheap removal, and a bunch of card draw, and that's it. What you're lacking with in this deck, or what you're lacking in this deck, is a finisher, a way to close the door. The games can go long. You don't have a lot of ways to slam the door shut once you have stabilized. You're grinding them out with Fountainport. You're hoping to level up a talent to level 3 so that you can pump all your tokens and kill them quickly. But you've got to watch the time, and because of that slowness, your worst matchup is something like Domain Zur, which is also a very late game deck, but they're going big, swingy stuff, and they can kill you out of nowhere. Sunfall is good against them, but there's just too many big haymakers in their deck. So post-sideboard, we've got answers to that, but that's kind of the deck in a snapshot. Good against the lower end of the spectrum, the lower curve decks, worse against the higher curve decks. So right now in Standard, there's a lot of low curve decks. Dimir and Gruul, Mono Red, Jeskai is making a comeback, and even though we're not playing Temporary Lockdown, I was debating actually playing a split up in the main deck, but I'm not doing it this time. I'm actually playing Elspeth Smite because this is just better against Gruul and Dimir. And again, if that's going to make up 40% of the metagame, then I'd rather main deck something like this. It's kind of my last card. So again, that's basically the deck. I'm not going to go over every individual card. You can see we've got a bunch of removal here. For Get Lost is incredible. Hitting enchantments, hitting Unholy Annexes, hitting creature lands, hitting planeswalkers, obviously. The only thing it's bad against is artifacts. But fortunately, there are not a lot of artifacts being played. Even Urabrask's Forge, or Urabrask's Forge, however you say it, can be dealt with easily by authority of the Consuls. So that card is not amazing. We don't have to worry about it. Laydown Arms is amazing. The 1 mana removal, not much more to say. Soul Partition is good against expensive threats. Enduring Curiosity, even Kaito out of the domain deck, just making the Kaito cost 6 and they can't ninjutsu it, is basically getting rid of it. It's gone for most of the game. You don't have to worry about it. And yeah, the other cards are pretty self-explanatory. We're playing 2 Overlord of the Mistmoors. Again, it's pretty good against Dimir, although these days when they play more Faebloom Trick, I'm almost incentivized to not play 2 Overlords, but it's been good so far. I think the big question mark is the mana base here. This is something we probably shouldn't be playing. With Laydown Arms in your deck, you really need like a lot of planes. This is 16 planes, but that's still not a lot. I feel like there are games where you have multiple lands like this and you can't lay down Arms a 3-drop or a 4-drop. You have to set up a turn where you sack the demo field to get a planes, and that's just awkward. It just, it's not what you want to do that turn, but you have no choice. You've got to set up the laydown arms. So I'm not sure if I want to play 2 demo field, maybe just 1. But I do like having them. They are very good right now. They hit that Sanctuary, the new land in the Foundation set that Dimir is playing and Golgari is playing. Obviously hitting Fountainports in some decks, also hitting Restless Cottage, Restless Reef, you name it. A lot of creature lands running around these days, so that's the main deck. Sunfall still awesome. The sideboard Authority of the Consuls is great. I don't know, you give up Temporary Lockdown to play this card, and now that Jeskai is everywhere, it's hard to not play Temporary Lockdown, but I think this card is still so good against the red decks that you just can't, you just play this, and you try to beat Jeskai in other ways, right? So I'm bringing in Split Up. We've got some enchantment removal in Exorcise. We've got 3 more Elspeth Smite. So just bringing in a bunch of 1 mana removal against Dimir and Gruul to just smash them. Elspeth Smite exiling Enduring Curiosity is really good too. And then I'm playing the blue version. I'm playing the 4 Meticulous Archive alongside the Citadels to make blue so that I can Jace in the late game against the Overlord's decks. I've also got Elesh Norn against them, so just a bunch of cards against the late game decks, and it's been good. It's been good enough. It wins games. The 2 Rest in Peace is weird. There's not a lot of decks where I bring that in. At this point, it's just Simic Crabs. They use their graveyard. I haven't seen Azorius Oculus in ages. I haven't seen Reanimator decks. None of them are tier 1. They're just not good enough, not consistent enough. So I don't know. This is another sideboard slot. I could easily see like cutting a couple of these, but anyway, that's the deck. So I was going to run it through an event, but the events are so weird. You never know what you're going to get. It's such a weird bunch of decks. And because the season changed, let's just do a video on the ladder. We're going to do a 5-match set on the arena ladder in Diamond. I'm trying to do this in Diamond so that I can get some good matchups, hopefully, some other tier 1 decks. So let's get to round 1. See you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 1. We did have a round number 1, but I forgot to move my camera. So we win the die roll. We won for what it's worth against Dimir, but we'll pretend this is round 1. I'm gonna keep this in the dark on the play. Seems fine to me. Don't lead with your, your non-plains lands too often in standard with this deck, because you really just want to get that lay down arms to be good early, like right away. A lot of times I think I lead with plains to make sure I can kill their Llanowar elves if I'm on the play and they're on the draw or whatever, right? We're against Golgari, it looks like here, so an interesting match. I don't think it's a great match for them. I think we actually have the edge in this match, but see what they do here. Leaving up Get Lost, they kill maybe an Unholy Annex on their second main phase, so I'm going to put a stop there rather than end step. I would love to hit an Annex here. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you. But just knowing what kind of cards they play lets you make plays like this. So rather than tapping out for talent, you never want to tap out for talent if you can't draw a card that turn with talent. Now I can draw a card with talent, I'm definitely tapping out for talent, because now if they have sometimes they play Terra Sunder in the main or Tranquil Frillback or whatever. Now I'm up. If they kill this, I'm up a card. Like, I'm just up on that exchange, so I don't even care, right? Llanowar Elves on turn 4, not super impressive. Another Annex could be problems. But now we're starting to pick up the pace here. We're going to start drawing multiple cards a turn. There's the main deck Terra Sunder. But again, I already drew a card off that, so we're up on that exchange. They needed that, so that was pretty good, but we'll find another card advantage source. We dealt with theirs, they dealt with ours. Around and around we go. GG, Aaron dear, hey, thank you for popping in. I'm saying sorry for the good game. I didn't get to say good game. I was looking at somebody's messaging me on the phone, and I saw you said good game, and I'm like, good game, and I couldn't do it. GG, I know. I was like, where is the more like Enduring Curiosities, or what's going on here? Like, you just had all lands. Okay. Why you play? Because I'm playing Jace in the sideboard. This mono white deck, the worst match is Zur, the Overlord, Zur Domain Overlords deck. So I have 2 Jace in the sideboard for that deck. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes. Get partitioned. And that's why. So I'm playing Jace in the sideboard. It's pretty free. It's free. My big greedy addition to this deck is actually the mana base. I'm playing 2 Demolition Field in the mana base, and that feels greedy to me. Feels kind of greedy. Okay, let's just get this guy out of here. Boing. Okay. Passing. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because this deck is very good against red, very good against Gruul, pretty good against Dimir. You side in 4 Elspeth Smite against them. Elspeth Smite is beautiful against them. And then, so you have a pretty good match against Dimir and Golgari. These mid-range decks you end up beating. It's the late game decks, the big combo decks. Like Temur Otters can be a tough match too. That's annoying. Okay. So they're going to ooze here. So I think what I'm going to do is just draw my tokens. And then we're going to Sunfall here. Yeah, there's another Sunfall. Nice. Good Beza. Beza's not bad here, actually. It does buy us a lot of time. Can't draw a card. I won't make a treasure. Let's save Beza here. Let's just do this. Pass. I've got my 2/2 on their end step here. Soulstone Sanctuary, not a problem. We're at 23 life. The Unholy Annex is a problem. I need to find another Get Lost here to deal with that. Or a Caretaker's Talent for me to race that. But either way, right now they are winning this game. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to sack this and draw. I just want to draw cards here. Okay, they're going to start drawing, trying to catch up to us. Let's surveil. There's the Get Lost. Good. Hit this. And I could Carrot Cake here, I guess. I know it's on top, so maybe I just Fountainport. Double Fountainport here. Yeah, let's do that. Pass. Okay, sorry. Jace in the sideboard, yeah. Not a single otter, yeah. The otters are a tough match for this deck. Okay, so they just go straight to the end step here. They're going to take some damage, draw some cards. I could sack this guy to draw, but I don't think I will. Okay. Got Get Lost for their Unholy Annex. Punch them in the face. They have no creature land, so let's put a stop on second main. Remember, you've got to stop on second main before you go to end step. Don't let that son of a bitch trigger. All right, Carrot Cake. Sun more safe. I know, but Mina, I don't know what it is.
I don't like playing it safe. I live my life dangerously. One card draw at a time.
I take risks, and that's how I lose games of Magic. I make unnecessary risks, and then I get punished. And then next time I kind of forget, like I'm a human. Us humans are pretty stupid. We're bad at remembering things. That's why we learned how to read and write. Now we can actually save it. Because we're bad at remembering history. We keep committing the same mistakes over and over and over again. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this. I don't care about this idiot. So I get punished, and then like 5 matches later, I'm like, I could probably go for it again. Ugh, I get punished. Eventually I learn my lesson, but it takes a while with me. Okay, let's kill this. I could Sunfall here. A little crazy, right? Yeah, don't care about that. I have a Carrot Cake on top. They're all in on this guy, huh? There's Shelly. Okay, they're definitely going to jam Shelly next turn. So, okay, if I can... Yeah, my life total is going to be above theirs, which means... Okay, I'm going to make a treasure here. I'm not going to make a body. I want them to play Shoulder It and Preacher, then I get a 2-for-1 for Sunfall, and I'm happy. Meanwhile, we've got a bunch of Carrot Cakes to sack to rebuild. Just need a Caretaker's Talent to pull away with this game again. I think I'm going to put that on the bottom. I think I can do better than that. Okay, pass. And as long as my life total's higher than theirs, they don't get to draw extra cards here. All they do is make a 1/1, which dies to Sunfall, so Preacher effectively doing nothing right now. Yes, perfectly fine with that. Deal. Swing. Okay. We block. We sack fish. I don't care about the 2 life. Draw. That's a good one. Okay, I don't need to draw any more cards and lose any more life. We're just going to be Sunfalling here, so we'll go to our turn. Draw. Yep. Sunfall. Jam this, and because we made a treasure, I can activate Carrot Cake and draw a card, even if they have a removal spell here. Oh, that's not the removal spell they want. Okay, now this thing's an enchantment. Nice, so we're still drawing a card. They don't have any creature lands, so nothing to fear here. 2 cards in hand plus the top of their deck. We have a card draw engine, they don't. I've got a board, they don't. I've got Scry, extra draws, a 5/5 sitting here. We're looking very strong here against Golgari in game 1. They don't have many of these. They have much more these than these. So they did draw their 1 exile, but we eventually draw another one of our 4 Enduring Innocences. They use the the Terrace Under on our Caretaker's Talent, another card that we could easily draw another copy of and start burying them. Because these are sideboard cards. They have to play them in the main deck because they need some way to answer, you know, Enduring Curiosity and stuff in the Dimir decks and some way to answer these decks. But this deck just has too many enchantments. They're not gonna, even if they did draw these cards, you know, early in game one, they don't have more than one or two of those in the whole deck, right? Anyway, we'll see. 2 turns ago. Okay, sorry, Mina. I read late because I'm trying to record for YouTube here as well. So I glance over at the chat, but it's sometimes I glance like 2 turns later. Yeah, my bad. They're thinking about how they're going to get out of this. I think the answer is you can't, but we shall see. Right, Neo? They're screwed, bud, right? They're screwed. Oh. And oh, you're sleepy. So lazy. He hates it in this room. He does not want to be in this room with me right now. I've got the voice acting, you know, soundproof blanket up here. Really, man? Come on, I'm trying to record for YouTube. You're just gonna... This is game 1, and they're just like, nah, I can't beat this kind of deck. And they're done. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2. We had 2 kind of crappy... Well, the Dimir match was great, but I was not... My camera was out of position. And then we had a non-match where I beat Golgari in game 1, and they disconnected because they don't like playing against white decks or whatever. I don't know. They can't play against slow controlling decks. So here we are. I'm going to keep this on the draw. This is our 3rd attempt at match 1 of this 5-match set. Yes, I will beat you up all day long. Great. Boop. Okay. Gruul. So this should be a good match for us. Let's see if we can kill him here. Leave up Get Lost. I don't really need to archive here, right? I just want to get some tap lands into play so that I can play untapped land on turn 4. Maybe I will do this. They're not going to think I have Elspeth Smite in the main, right? Okay, I don't need another Surveil land here. Okay. Bit crazy at the job. Yeah, Holly, yeah, depending on where you work. Oh, yeah. I remember working, even they called us in Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Boxing Day. All of those days, normally we would get off, but when I used to do tech support, like, that's the day when everybody's calling in with their new computers and their new blah, 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 trying to get, you know, tech support. And so they would offer overtime, and it was it was triple time. So I was happy to work. By the time I was like 19, 20, 21, I was doing tech, or 22, I was doing tech support by then. And I remember telling my parents, yeah, we're gonna open gifts and stuff, and then I'm going to work at noon. And they're like, wow, okay, yeah, if that's what, you know, they weren't upset or anything, but it's like, okay, yeah, you're getting like triple time. I was getting, I don't know, $35 an hour or something at that. This is a long time ago. $40, something like that. But, okay, let me think here. How do I do this? Yeah, thanks, bud. I think I am going to leave up 3 here. Yeah, let's pass. Wait for them to do whatever they're going to do here. All right. MTG, what's up? Yeah, it was great. It was great. We were making, I don't know, $16 an hour, and then we end up, yeah, like 40-something bucks. But that's because we're unionized. The reason that we got treated well at that company, we had great pay and great benefits and those kind of things, was because we had a strong union. Like, full stop. Okay. I will just do this. Sure. They don't have another green here. Deal. Burst is the worst. Ooh. Okay, well, let's play Enduring Innocence first then. Nice. And then I can Overlord, get some cards. Leave up Laydown Arms. Next turn, we've got a nice little Overlord plus Laydown Arms turn. Draw some cards. Like that. They can't exile this guy, so they probably have to kill him. Because I get to block and gain 2. That's like drawing a card against them. Oh, the main deck Torch? Really? I think they might play 1 Torch in the main deck. And they found it. That's very lucky. But still think we've got this game firmly in hand here. They're gonna map up? Sure. Canada Post, yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention, and this is where it gets really weird. Yeah, like Canada Post is like a government department that doesn't traditionally make much money. It's always being shorted by basically every political party that comes into power. So, you know, it's not like they're a privately owned company that's paying their CEO, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars and stuff. That's a different story. So yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a different type of strike. I don't know what the details are, but different than like Amazon warehouse workers striking, for example. No, I'm good. I can take it. Okay. I got the partition for the Nemesis, but I'm sure they have a shock or something here, right? Ooh, nice. Waste the burst lightning. Easy. They can spend their whole turn replaying that. Don't mind that. Yep. No blocks. And they know I'm cracking back for 2. So can they even attack here? No. Nice. Okay. Draw a card. See if I can find another Laydown Arms or Get Lost here. No. Okay. Deal. Pump it up. There you go. Okay, finally getting their last card out of their hand. Perfect. Take some damage. I gain 2. Let's see if we can... okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6. Okay, so I'm not going to play Beza. I'm going to get a treasure here. Oh, no, but I have to play the land. Yeah. So what I can do here to make sure that I can make... Oh, no, I'm not going to get tokens no matter what. I was going to say I could sack one of my tokens, then play Beza, but that's not going to make tokens for me. So let's play Beza. We'll get our treasure anyway, get our 4 life. Then this guy comes down. Okay, I actually should have left up Fountainport there, but the auto-tapper tapped it. Oops, because I left my land in my hand. That was my bad. Okay, let's see if they can finish me off. I'm at 9 life here. I've got Overlord now. This is getting scary, I think, for them. Any removal spell, and I can just kill Nemesis and kill them, basically. Can they swing with both their guys? If they only swing with Nemesis, that's fine too. I'll just take 3, but I don't think they can swing with both here. We'll see. Yeah, let me know, MTG. Oh, I mean, yeah, because a lot of people rely on it. What people are too stupid to understand is that they, like, it's not these postal workers' faults. A lot of them are way overworked and underpaid, but it's the problem that it's the government that doesn't actually fund, you know, the Canada Post well enough. But yeah, people like look at England. Look at other places. There are places England right now is talking about privatizing their mail system, the Royal Mail. And it's crazy. I could double block. Yeah, whatever. And look at every other country that's done stuff like this, like private or essential, you know, services like the mail, like water. I think England privatized their water a long time ago, and it's been an absolute shit show. Tons of other countries have done stuff like this, and it just destroys that entire industry. As soon as it becomes privatized, they just want to do the absolute bare minimum while maximizing profit and stuff. It's atrocious. Those kind of things. It's like the internet shouldn't even be privatized. That should be made a utility. A lot of people have been calling for that kind of stuff because of the shenanigans that internet companies do, the collusion and everything else, right? Sure. Surprised they didn't shock their own nemesis there, but whatever. Yep, lucky top decks. And I'm top decking land. That's unlucky here. Can I draw a removal spell? Jesus Christ. So I can sack this, make a body. It's getting scary here. Man, I could have won a while ago if I had drawn any Get Lost, Lay Down Arms, Sunfall, just anything to kill a Screaming Nemesis. I've got a bunch of stuff that does it. Nope. Okay, that means they drew a red spell. What is your red spell? No attacks? Okay, they want... Because if they have a burn spell, they know I can activate Carrot Cake and respond and gain 3 life and get out of burn range. They're expecting me to activate Carrot Cake, and yeah. Okay. I get to draw a card here as well. Doesn't matter which one I keep. Wow, they don't have an instant? Okay, finally. Bang. There we go. Now we're good. Now we win the game. Dear God, that was close. Got to 2 life there. Nice. Okay. Just needed to find any removal spell for that idiot. Authority of the Consuls, Elspeth, Smite. Like, just playing all of this 1 mana stuff against them is deadly, right? Split up is good. I don't want Exorcise. The rest of it, you know, we don't need. So Soul Partition, not great. Elspeth, too slow. Overlord, too slow. Like, the 1 toughness creatures aren't good enough from these guys. So even though Elspeth gains life, potentially, like their creatures have lifelink, I still don't think it's as good as that. But I don't know. I cut a couple talents. Maybe I could leave in like 1 Elspeth, just leave 1 talent. Or I could just cut the talents and just play only Elspeths. No talents. That's not the worst. Let's try that. There's no collusion in Ba Sing Si. What? Oh, sorry. What are we talking about? In Belgium, we had postmen selling a pack he had to deliver on eBay. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's that. I mean, but that's rare. Those are, yeah, there's criminals and stuff involved, but that's not, it's not like every other postman is doing stuff like that. Jesus Christ. And I would like to think, yeah, the system needs to be a lot better to be able to catch people doing that kind of stuff. But, yeah, to a Czech billionaire, Quad Pockets. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was reading. And I'm just like, wow, that is nuts. Didn't they learn their lesson with what, wasn't it water? Water, I think, is already privatized in England, like the tap water, and apparently the quality and the price and everything has gone to shit since that happened. I don't know. I'm not British, but I hear, and I didn't even know that that had been privatized. It was like, whoa. For example, in Korea, when I lived in Seoul, South Korea, the rail, the light rail, the subway, basically, but it's also above ground in some parts of the city and below ground and whatever. The Seoul rail network for subway, you know, tram stations around the city is run by the government, and it's amazing. It's clean, it's efficient, it's cheap, everything's great. And then they wanted to build a new line out to this other city, so they got some companies involved, and that 1 line is privatized. Now they have 2 or 3 like this. But the difference in, like, it was, the station is brand new and everything, but the trains are always super late. It was way more expensive compared to the other stuff. Then I went to Tokyo. Go to Tokyo, all of the rail lines are individual company. Each company like owns a different rail line. So it's just ridiculous. You go to the first one, and here's the machine, and you're like, okay, I have to push this, and that gives me a ticket, and you figure out how to do everything. And then you go to the next station, and you're switching lines, and you're like, wait, the machine looks different. What is this? Oh, it's a different line. What? But where? Oh, I don't put this in here, and now everything's changed, and you're just like, oh my god, it's so much simpler just to keep shit like that universal. Let the government run it, for God's sakes. Yeah, I mean, you look at the enshittification of everything. It was Time Magazine or Webster's Dictionary, Merriam-Webster's Word of the Year last year, enshittification. It's happened to so many industries. Airbnb, Uber. I mean, look at AI. Look at all kinds of other stuff that has great potential, but people destroy it. Look at social media, for God's sakes. Ugh. It's a cesspool. Oh boy. I need to do stuff. This is a little late for the authority, to be honest. I think I'm gonna carrot cake. I want to find a land here. If I can go get lost authority next turn, then I'll feel better here. But I need to make. Oh my god. Okay, I can go authority smite. I'm gonna try this. Let's see if that's good enough. Not putting a land on top makes me very nervous. We'll see. Anyway, never leave it up to the companies, because they will guaranteed, like, they don't give a shit about consumers, right? At least the government has a vested interest in keeping people alive, keeping people healthy, keeping people happy, like being able to spend their money. The government doesn't want everybody to be poor. How are they going to make any money on taxes? You can't make money on taxes if everybody's poor. I'm not going to block here. Okay, we've got the authority now. And the smite. Oh boy. Hope this is good enough. Kind of what happens, right? Exactly, the boat guy. Well, they're no longer beholden to you and I. They're beholden to the shareholders who don't give a shit about you and I. They only give a shit about their investment. And they want more money out of their investments. Like, it's, you know, yeah, it's crazy. So it's the natural, like, I don't know why anybody would expect it to be any different. Of course it's going to be just... them doing that shit, right? I should have probably blocked anyway, but they have Snakeskin Veil, go nuts. Okay. Land, please. So we're dealing with the Forge nicely here. Land, anytime. Good crack on upkeep and scry. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pass. My 1/1 keeping Heartfire off my ass is nice. That means they don't have a monstrous rage or anything like that. Okay. Double burst lightning. Okay. Well, shit. There's the first one. Go to combat? Okay, they know I can crack Carrot Cake here. I think, oh, I will try and Carrot Cake the Heartfire. Love a land here. Land? Deal? Okay, so they've got a trick for Heartfire to pump it up. Otherwise, they would have rock-faced villaged, right? Oh, is that their play? Okay, that's fine too. Yeah, and then I take a little bit of damage, but I'm not actually down. I'm still at 16. Oh boy. Okay, deal. Could Innocence here, but I think I need to deal with at least one of these Heartfires, right? I don't know. Maybe giving them maps is crazy here. Maybe I should just play Innocence. Okay, Authority's gaining us 2 life a turn now, though. Hard to say no to that, but... Yeah, exactly, boat guy. How are these? But that's the thing. Like, the late stage capitalism, this is the problem with letting it go rampant. So far, out of all the political systems we've created, I think capitalism has the most potential, but it has to be regulated. If capitalism is regulated and kept under a tight leash, It is great. It can be great. We already know that. We've seen it do great things. Now we're seeing what happens when all those regulations and safeguards and guardrails are ripped down. And people like Elon Musk straight up can buy a presidency, and he's like the right-hand man of a president of a country that he's not even a citizen of. It's crazy. He's an illegal immigrant in a country that, like, he was able to dump 250 million into a political, you know, coffer, and now he's essentially vice president in a lot of ways. It's insane. But this is the problem. We've let it get to this point. How did we get here? Like, this is wild, right? So I don't know. Like, we've got to fix it. Like, we've got to be better than this. But, you know, like after World War II, what was it? Not Eisenhower. FDR? The guy, after the market crash and all the shit that happened, the Great Depression, and that was when it became clear that you can't let companies be the basis of the, like, unregulated, be the basis of the economy. They cannibalize themselves and drag everything down. So we've got to, you know, put all these guardrails in place, and life was good for a long time. But over the last 40 years, conservative politics have been all about ripping down those guardrails. Like, and you know, whatever the reason they make up, it's all bullshit. Like, oh yeah, we're, you know, the big government, beware, government's coming for this and coming for that. The reality is government has a vested interest in seeing you prosper and be safe and healthy. They don't, a country like mine where we have universal health care, they don't want people getting sick. That's why cigarettes are very expensive in my country. When I go to Asia, when I go to, you know, Europe, they're super cheap. That's crazy. The government pays so much more money trying to take care of people who make themselves sick deliberately. It would be better if they just made it like, you fine, you want to put poison in your body? If we're going to foot the bill, then you're going to fucking pay for it. $12, $15 packs of cigarettes for you. But I go to Korea and it was like $2 packs of cigarettes, and like they don't have universal health care, so it's not a big burden on the, you know, but anyway. It's, you know, it's crazy that people don't trust the government or whatever. It's like conspiracy theory bullshit. They want to, like, look at all the government agencies that are responsible for saving so many people's lives. The FDA, the CDC. Like, go back in history and read about what life was like before the FDA. My God. Companies were straight up killing people, putting formaldehyde in milk and stuff just to make the product last longer. They didn't care that it was straight up killing babies. Like, that's what was happening. It's wild. But nobody reads books anymore. If it's not a TikTok video, nobody's gonna understand it, I guess. I don't know. I got stuck on 3 land all game, so despite having the authorities, I'm at like 20-something life. Now I'm getting punched really hard here. Needed to find just any... Okay, Beza's gonna be good here off an untapped land. But any land, just to get us the Sunfall. And I'm sure we just can't lose this game. Authorities gaining us, or Forge is gaining us 2 life a turn. Off these authorities. Just give me some land, please. Untapped land one time, right now. Come on. Come on. I'll take it. Okay, that's... If I'm not gonna draw land, I'll take a split up there. Boom. Whew, alright. Back to the drawing board. What a game. This is crazy. I'm stuck on 3 lands. They've been just hammering me, but you see how good authority is here. Not only keeping Forge in check, but forcing the life gain, because they can't say no to the Forge, right? Great. Sigs. And, well, that's a different thing. Yeah. So, well, okay, yeah. Boat guy, I don't know. That's, yeah, exactly. You think that, like, tax the hell out of bad stuff for people so that we can take care of people. Like, yeah, universal healthcare is a big one for my American friends. And, you know, I never would, I never mock or I don't want to seem condescending, like, haha, we have healthcare, you don't know. That is seriously something that I wish would change, and I hope it does someday, but it's a tough one. Okay, if they draw another paw patch, I might actually be in trouble here. But, okay. They don't get to play the Rage. I have no land. Go. Come on. Give me a Beza. Beza would make a treasure and draw, well, not draw me cards, but... Okay, gain some more life. Jeez. It's expensive in Belgium, but Belgium has universal healthcare, don't they? I know in Germany, I couldn't believe it. They have like vending machines that, oh my god, the 5 mana sorcery, come on. I can't believe this. We've been at 51% to hit a land for so many turns. It's like losing 8 coin flips in a row. Oh no. Okay, they don't have a paw patch, good. I don't know. I could wait for them to play something here. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Sure. What else you got? Nothing. Land. Oh my god. Go. No land. 52%. Okay, my opponent drawing land. They've got to be frustrated. That forge is large. That thing is pumping out 10-1 tramplers. I really hope they don't find some... Pick your poison not good enough here. They need another specific targeted removal spell. A tapped land. Fine. You know what? Don't even care at this point. I'll take any land. Great. Done. I'm in. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. More life for me. I'm back up to 20 almost. Fantastic. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Go to 23. Pass. Okay, start punching. Start punching. Deal. Why not more life? Oh, you're gonna gain me 2 a turn now? God damn. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Base. Pass. Would love a Fountainport or any way to draw cards here. I did cut all my Caretaker's talents, but any way to make a 1/1 and suddenly I'm drawing cards. Haven't found any of those yet. Would love one of those. They're testing the water here to see if I have a removal spell. Don't care about this. Pump it. Nice. Have some maps on me. First 2 are on the house. Yep. Ooh, Druid's pretty good. Okay. Okay, land is good. We're good on land. No more land, please. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Deal. Punch you in the face. Go. Okay. What a match. Boy, if they draw another enchantment removal spell, I could be in trouble here. There's the Druid. Digging and a miss. Nice. Yeah, in Pursuto. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly right. Exactly. I feel like in a lot of ways it's fact versus fiction. Like there's this backlash against what's perceived as like the authority, but it's like the authority is always who you appeal to. Like when I want my car fixed, I go to a person who knows a lot about cars. When I want my health checked, I go to somebody who spent 30 years practicing medicine, who went to school, who went through rigorous training, who said yes, all their peers, their other doctors said, you graduate, you know what you need to know, Like, why? It's like people don't trust authority anymore. It's not that because all you're doing is trading one source of authority for the other. Like this whole do your own research thing is just, you're not, distrusting the authority. You're distrusting the mainstream authorities and trying to dig up some obscure random person on the internet somewhere. Like you're going to find a doctor in Tijuana who tells you to take ivermectin or whatever, or do, and that's doing your own research. Don't confuse it with are you doing the virology experiments necessary to determine whether or not a vaccine is safe? Of course not. That's not what you mean by doing your own research. What you mean is you don't want to listen to expertise. Expertise is a thing that actually exists, but people don't want to acknowledge it, or I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, I'd rather listen to someone who doesn't know anything or who clearly has bad incentives, like financial incentives to, like compromise them. Like, why would I listen to people like that? But you tell somebody, look, the Dr. Fauci said this, like, oh, well, whatever, this, or the WHO or the CDC. It's like, oh, but they've made mistakes. They've been wrong before. Well, yeah, nobody's perfect, but if you want to find the best free throw shooter in the whole country, you could do worse than looking in the NBA. You know what I mean? Where are you going to look for the best if you want to assemble the best basketball team, you could go on the street. Are there people on the street who might be as good as people in the NBA? Maybe. Are there people in the NBA who maybe don't belong there? Almost certainly, although they probably don't see much playtime. But it doesn't change the fact that if you want to find the best basketball players, you could do a lot worse than, you know, getting your any NBA All-Star team from any year. That would be good enough. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't know. It's like people don't trust experts anymore. Like, it's wild to me. Anyway, it's you know, one of the first things authoritarian governments do, right? Erode the trust in institutions, because that's one of the things that's going to push back against you when you try to, you know, take over the country or whatever your plans are as an authoritarian like leader. Okay, I like that. Sure. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win this. Let's see. I'm at 29. They're at 8. How are they going to race this? They need to free up the forges. They need to get something to beat authority of the consuls here. But they can't. Can't gain life. Yeah. Sure. Okay. I think I will do this. I just want to draw the cards here. Anyway, hold on. Demo field. I don't think... Yeah, reckless. I don't think I want that. Okay, so what am I going to do here? Get lost. If I swing with the team here, what happens? Let's swing. I wonder what happens here. I don't care anymore about the trigger from Nemesis. Yeah, I was going to say, they might actually do this. I could just get lost the Nemesis there, but I think I'd rather just Sunfall here. Get a big token and kill them with that. And then Beza. Yeah, the 2 damage is irrelevant here. This guy comes back so I don't lose him. Okay. Pass. And we've got a 5/5 token coming in, so unless they drew an instant speed removal spell. Yeah. Ooh, authority locking them down. Embarrassing those forges. Yeah, we win. Nice. Got him. Okay, finally. Rule goes down. That's a grind fest, but boy, you see how powerful authority the consuls was there. Anyway, see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We're on the draw this time. I guess this is round 3. I don't know. Maybe I'll combine those first 2 rounds into one. I will keep this. I'll keep this in the dark. Demo field turns into another plains for laydown arms. Okay, we have a Meticulous Archive playing against Dimir again. Yeah, I'll keep another laydown arms as well. So many cheap creatures means, yeah, just 2 plains will be enough to kill basically everything here. Everything they can throw at me. But anyway. You know what? I am going to kill this now. Actually. Let's see. Once you get it, it's hard to get it off. Yeah, it's a powerful, resilient virus. It mutated several times during the pandemic until we could like knock it down to a safe level. Scary. Caretaker's talent. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna counter this. I really can't justify jamming this here. We'll pass. Could partition this. Yeah, let's just do it. I need to save stuff like this for their 4-drops, but I'm just trying to keep Kaito off the battlefield here. Okay. So now I've got Fountainport up to make a token to stop the flood pits. Oh, they don't even go flood pits on end step? Wow. Okay. I'll do this. So if I jam talent here and they have a counter spell, they can still get me. I think I'm gonna chill. Oh, do I want another partition? I guess I can keep that. Okay, let's wait here. I'm not gonna do anything this turn. Let's just pass. I can threaten the Fountainport again. So let's see. They're gonna need a cut down or something and the Kaito here. And if they do play all that, then that'll tap them low enough that I can get a talent into play. So yep. Good. And now the Kaito means, yeah, they won't be able to... Oh, no Kaito. Oh, that's even better. Okay. I thought they for sure had Kaito there. Edict. Interesting. Get out of here, Edict. Preacher. Whoa. Old list. Perfect. So not only do we get to talent here and have it resolve, I get to draw knowing that they can't cut down my fish in response, and I get to lay down Arms of Preacher. Get out of here. Okay, now with Demolition Field getting a plains, I can lay down Arms the 4-drop, the Curiosity, which is really what I wanna hit here. No blocks, I'll take 3. Let's pass. I don't need to do anything here. That's annoying. I could partition that. I'm gonna do it on their upkeep, though. Okay. See how they interact here. Okay. Slick Rick. Okay. Good Fountainport draw. Think I will, but then, yeah, I'm gonna do it. They flash in Fairy. They're not actually getting me here. They're gonna Tidebinder my Fountainport. Okay. Deal. Not the end of the world. They can't flash in the Fairy. If I level up the Caretakers... What to do? I could lay down Arms something here, but it's my last, like, cheap removal spell. I'm very tempted to get another talent down. I think I will. Yeah, let's do it. Pass. Not going to activate the talent, though, because they'll have a removal spell in response here, I imagine. Like that. I think that's fine. There, let's draw 2 cards. Sure. Okay. Burying them in cards. They need a way to draw cards here to keep up with me. Maybe they go for lethal? Yeah, they're going for the throat here. Literally. Sure. We'll absorb some damage. Beza's perfect here now. Let's see if they have another Tidebinder. They have 1 in the main deck. That's not too common, but nope. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, they do get to draw an extra card, but I think we're drawing a few more cards than them, so we'll be fine. I play this, I activate next turn. That's not bad. Let's do that. I don't need another talent here. Pass. Lots of blockers. Sack the Carrot Cake to gain life and draw 2 cards here. They need a Curiosity here. I don't think Kaito's good enough because even though they can get in for a hit here with a Fairy Mastermind, I can kill Kaito on the backswing probably, or at least hurt him, force him to make bad blocks. Okay. Draw some cards here. Don't want land. Yes. You can have a card. Gain 3. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to get lost here because I want to save Lay Down Arms for the Enduring Curiosity. So let's just kill this with this. Now combat. Swing with Bebe. And do I go Innocence here? Just do this. Oh yeah. Draw a couple cards. Thank you. Making me not go through the motions. Split Up comes in. Smites come in. Exorcise comes in. So I'm taking out Elspeth's. I was taking out Carrot Cake. And Soul Partition's a little too cheap. I ended up leaving in 2 Carrot Cake, I think, right? Oh, actually, I'll take out the Carrot Cakes. I'll keep in the Soul Partitions, actually. Never mind. Yeah, it's good against Kaito, good against Enduring. Let's keep those. The Smites are fantastic here, but... sorry, I'm recording for YouTube, so I'm kind of ignoring you guys a little bit. Oh, I didn't know you were being sarcastic, Haiku. No. Okay, sorry. I just thought, you know, it's okay if you guys disagree. You don't want to be here anymore. I understand that, but I still feel like, you know, I have to speak what I believe to be actual truth. And I don't know. I get that other people don't agree with me, but sometimes, I don't know. I have my opinions because the opinions I have are based on actual science, fact, data. I try and, you know, actually find out what's true, but sometimes people argue with me and they say things and I go, but that's just not true. Like, where are you hearing that? So I feel like I have to speak truth to bullshit sometimes, but I know it rubs some people the wrong way and stuff, so I never know. I can't tell in the chat if people are sarcastic or not. Oh, this is tricky. I mean, I want to keep Caretaker's Talent, but with very little interaction here, I'm not even sure if I can keep this hand. I'm going to try it on the draw. It's slow, but like if they go Duress, take your Laydown Arms, and then they slam a Fairy into Kaito or something, we could be in trouble. See, this is a spot where I only have 2 planes and a Laydown Arms, and I really want to just get Laydown Arms into play immediately. Or I want to, you know, get Laydown Arms to be good as quickly as possible, so when I play it immediately, I can hit like a Fairy here. Okay, no Spyglass on 1 means they just... Oh, no, they had tap land. So I assume this means they have a land light hand. Rather than leading with Spyglass, they opted to play Spyglass on 2 to make sure they could actually use the map and try and find a land here. So they have an untapped land, which means they could Kaito me. So I probably should just lay this guy down now. As crappy as that is, I think it's worth it. I don't want to get Kaito'd. And if they want to play more stuff on their turn, that's fine. They don't. Okay. Play another tap land here. Next turn we've got Fountainport. I'm not playing Caretaker into open mana here. So if they have... Oh, they didn't do anything on my end step, and they do nothing on their turn. Okay, nice. Now, I could jam Enduring, but no reason to play this into Spell Stutter. We've got Fountainport up. We can make a fish. Sure. Fishies. Okay. Now, if I Sun, or if I Caretaker's Talent... Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. If I Talent, I can pay for the Spell Stutter here. But I think I'd rather just play Enduring Innocence, see if I can chump and turn it into an enchantment. Try and set up for a Sunfall here. With Preacher of the Schism, they're going to make... Oh no, they are going to draw cards. What am I saying? They've got more life than me, right? Okay. I'm happy to actually get that in Enchantment Land. Now Anoint with Affliction can't do anything about it. Okay. Deal. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I think I'm going to jam Fountainport here. Because I know they don't have the Tidebinder up. I guess. Oh, okay. Last card Mastermind. Sure, sure. Well, Sunfall is going to be very good here, but we have to hope they don't have... Well, I could... No, I can't play for Spell Stutter now that they have a fairy. So maybe I go lay down... No, and then I can't play... I still can't pay for Spell Stutter. Okay, get the trade off here. No Enduring Curiosity. Interesting. What do they have here? It's kind of weird. See if Beza resolves? See if this resolves. Another fairy. Okay. But you don't want me to draw cards? Make up your mind. Okay, so they're desperately trying to kill me here, but they've used their D-stroke now. So now I can pay for the Spell Stutter. I can play this into basically anything except negate. I don't know if they have a negate or another D-stroke. That's the only thing that really messes with us here. Oh, Kaito's pretty good. Okay. 3 cards, or 3 mana up here, huh? Well, hopefully Sunfall resolves here. They basically have to have a... Wow, they put a Curiosity in the graveyard. They basically have to have a counter spell for this, so let's see if they have it. Looks like they do. Sure. Okay, I think I'm dead, right? If I Soul Partition Kaito, they just kill me with the lands. I needed to find a removal spell there, and I didn't. Not good. Okay, let's go to the next game. Too many Caretaker's talents. I even put one on the bottom. We had a few too many do-nothings here. Not enough interaction, unfortunately. Why do you use a blue-white land in your deck? Jace. Sideboard Jace. That's the main reason, Onirian. Our worst match is Zur Enchanter, the big late game decks like Zur Overlords with you know, domain cards and stuff. That's what this is for. Other mono white decks, any slow deck that we run into, this is the way to beat them, because we don't have a good win condition. You're not going to win a long game against the super grindy deck. You might deck yourself actually. So Jace is in there for that. Yeah. Yeah. Drones, I know, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, to exile the Siren. Yeah, and it's funny because you don't want to exile a card that already got value, and they had a map, and they used the map, and blah, blah, blah. But you just do it. You just keep Kaito off the battlefield in the early game, if at all possible, which means dealing with their 1/1s. But Dimir needs to start chipping away really quickly. And they're playing Preacher, which is really bad against me. It's in there for the aggro matchup, but they would be better off playing the Feybloom trick and all that stuff against me. But lucky for me, they're not playing any of that stuff. Shouldered can be a pain in the ass because we do draw a lot of cards. I know they might side in a Shouldered or two. We'll see. But all right, pass. What do you got? This is bait. Yeah, I know they're baiting me here. I think I will do it anyway, though. I know they have a land here. It's fine. I think I'm doing it regardless. Just make that cost 3 is fine. Yeah. Oh. That is accept a brew. Okay, in this case, I am just going to jam this. I know that they can't counter it. And next turn, I can go Fountainport, start drawing, right? Ooh, no Kaito. I like that. Tap land. Pass. And they're going to flash in Fairy. I guess I'll draw in response. Yeah, just draw now. Okay. Beza next turn, but not making tokens. Maybe I get lost here. We'll see. Let's see what they play. Yeah, the worst thing would have been for a 4th mana and Enduring Curiosity. Second worst would have been a Jace. Kaito. And they don't have Kaito and they don't have Enduring Curiosity. Oh, they were missing a land drop, it looks like. They found it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go for this because I think they're going to kill my guy in response. And if they do, that's fine. Because I've got Beza. Ooh. They don't. Okay. Sure. I think I would like to leave multiple spells up here. And I'm going to leave both these guys back in case they have end step Flood Pits, Drowner. So let's just pass. Okay, time to kill Fairy. Could do it on my turn, but I'm going to make them waste mana here. Could have led with Partition to bait it, but to be honest, I didn't think they were going to counter either of those. I thought they were just going to let the Fairy die, but here we are. They can't they can't Kaito here. All they've got's another Siren. Okie dokie. Ooh, curious. Let me think. So if I play a land and Beza, I do get to draw a card off the Beza. Yeah, you know what? I am going to do that. Even though I'm not making bodies here, I think this is still fine. Let's draw a card off Beza, gain the life. There's a Smite, not bad. Okay. I am going to pass, or swing here. If they want to block, I will kill one of these. Yeah, I'll kill this guy with Elspeth Smite. I think this is fine. Because I've got an answer already to Enduring Curiosity, and it doesn't even appear they have one. Maybe that's a waste, but we've got 4 Elspeth Smites. I think we'll be fine here. Kaito's a risky one to play now because I've got a bigger board than them. There's a Preacher. They're trying to set up for a turn where they can protect Kaito, maybe? Other Smite. Okay, we'll jam this. No attacks. Let's pass. I can block and sack. They're going to swing with their Preach. So I'm going to block sack with a token here. I could even put all 4 in front of the Preacher. Let's do that, actually, right? Force them to use a removal spell on one of these little dorks that is not a real card. And then we can even sack one of them, the other one that they don't kill. They didn't think I was going to triple block here, maybe? I don't know what they're thinking. They're going to flash that in. Sure. Take some damage here. Trade off with Preach. Oh. Nope, yeah. Okay. Deal. Oh! Oh yeah, I had to trade with Preacher there. I was gonna say I should have sacked my guy, but no, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, they've got Spyglass Map. Smite! Could level this up. It's kind of interesting. I think I will. Is that crazy? Just attack here. Okay. Make another dude. It's not a great way for them to draw cards here. Okay. Because if I'm drawing 2 for every 1, yeah, they're not winning this, right? Okay, so I get to Beza here, gain some life, make the bodies, draw the cards. So I don't want to smite that Spyglass Siren, otherwise Beza won't make the body of the 2 fish. They mill another Preacher. Yeah, that's not a very good card against me. Okay, they're 5 cards to my 5. Gotta kill the Planeswalker, obviously. They map onto Kaito? It's kind of weird. Okay, there's the split up. Let's go for Beza. They don't have Tidebinder up. This just draws us a bunch of cards. I think, yeah, I want to leave up the possibility of activating Fountainport on their turn here, so I think I'm actually not going to play my Meticulous Archive first. Keystroke, sure. That's fine too. Let's go Archive. There's Get Lost. Okay. Pass. So I've got Get Lost for Kaito here. I'm not going to take lethal. I can smite the fairy. Kill this before blocks. Okay. They can do whatever they want here. Spell Stutter. Yeah, they want to protect these guys. I'm not sure why. They're a little small, but they're trying to put me low enough that they can finish me with a creature land here. But yeah. Get Lost finally kills Kaito. Let's see. Split up kills their board. They didn't have a single Enduring Curiosity, and I drew both of my sideboard Exorcise. I think that's the reason we're a little bit behind the 8 ball here. It's unfortunate. I don't know how that works. They didn't draw a single one. I don't know if they don't play that card. That seems crazy, right? Yeah, is that lethal? They need more than that. Ah, of course. Now they have it. Unlucky. That's how it goes. Like I said, this match is usually in our favor, but it's not a 80-20 match. It's like 70, or it's like 55-45. I think we're favored, but easy to lose when they draw well, and if we don't draw ideally, like this was super clunky. Sure. They do have a creature land. I'm not sure why they're not just killing me with that. Are they going to let me have another turn here? Wow. Deal. Holy cow. Okay, that is crazy. I don't know what they're doing. They're scared of Get Lost, I guess. Okay, I'll wait till end step to sack my token here. Definitely going to sack my token and draw a card. See what we find. Not an answer. Jeez, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess we lose. Can't make a fish to block because I die. Okay. Pretty sure I was dead no matter what. And planes. Beautiful. All right, well, that's the next match. Unlucky, that's how it goes. I'll see you in the last one? Fourth one. I'll see you in the fourth one. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next episode. The next match. I will play first here. I usually say next episode on the other games that I play. Battle Brothers comes out today on the YouTube channel. Go check that out. I think I have to mulligan this. I can't keep this. I've got a couple of good 2s and a good 1 here, but 1 land. Okay. I think I can ditch Sunfall here. I think the 2 removal spells and the Overlord will buy me enough time that I'll either find another Sunfall or... Okay, it's aggro. You got it. I'm just gonna kill this guy now. There's no point in letting them untap with some, you know, monstrous rage, and then I take 5, and like, screw that. I love to hear that, though, Skitzels. Thank you for coming back and saying that, too. I know a lot of people, you know, I watch videos that I think are great and I learn a lot from, but I almost never go back and say, hey, I learned a lot from your video. Thank you for making that. I almost never do it. I never usually do it, actually. In my life, I've never really done that very often. But I should have actually done this on my turn, shouldn't I? Okay. Send this guy back to hand. I could Soul Partition the Forge, actually. That's not bad. Maybe I should have done that. I'm an idiot. Fran? So this is some kind of black-red sack deck? Dear God. Well, no tier 2 or tier 1 deck today for this match, but we'll see if we can beat this rogue deck. Hawkeye drops his kryptonite. Okay, that's fair, Tommy. Yeah, he's probably got a kryptonite arrow for Superman. I didn't think about that. But you know what I mean? I don't know. It feels like sometimes you play against a really good player. You know, it's funny, when you listen to a lot of the pro Magic players talk about other pros, you hear these kind of stories come up when, like, for example, John Finkel is widely considered to be the best Magic player who's ever played the game, even though Kai Bude is still racking up top 8s even to this day. He's number 2 for sure. And I think one of the big differences, and when you talk to a lot of pros, and I've read and listened to interviews and I've read articles about them talking about stuff like this, so they often say playing against John Finkel, against John, is like playing against somebody who it feels like they're cheating all the time. Like, he's not cheating, but it's like, how did he, like, it's like he can see things that you can't see. It's like he knows what's going to happen in the game before you do, and he's always one step ahead. So you listen to like any pros that test with him or play against him or whatever, and they all say the same kinds of stuff. They're all like, you know, John is you know, he's on another level, because whenever I play against him, I don't know what he has in his hand, and it looks like I'm winning, but I always feel like I'm losing. I always feel like I'm one step away from him just taking off with his game, and I can't recover. And it's so funny to listen to that kind of stuff. And poker's like that. I played a lot of poker in my life. I played at many casinos and other places, and with lots of players who used to play seriously competitive. You know, they would go to World Series of Poker every year and play in a bunch of events and stuff. And they were all really good, but only 1 or maybe 2. I think there's really one guy in my mind that stands out in my poker group as just being like, I always feel like he knows, he can read my mind, like he knows what's going on. It's kind of funny, but okay, I am gonna block here. Is this crazy? No. I'm taking way too much damage here. I've got to play Beza. Yep. Gonna gain some life. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So it's really funny, and you listen, and then you start to go, oh, like, I've never played against John Finkel, but when other pros say this, and it's not just one, it's like a bunch of people saying it, it's kind of like, holy crap, that's crazy. Speaking of crazy, what the hell am I playing against? Grafted Butcher. Uh-huh. It's funny, you know, on MTG subreddit, it's this same kind of stuff where, like, you go to the Spike subreddit or whatever, and there's people like, hey, I need a sideboard guide for blue-white control, you know, tell me what I should bring in. And there's people in the comments that are just like, dude, you can't play blue-white control in standard right now if you're serious. Like, if you want to win games, you can't play that deck. Dimir Flash is everywhere. Dimir instant speed and aggro, like, you can't play blue-white control. And the person replies and just goes, yeah, I know, but I don't care. I'm playing it no matter what. And it's like, oh my god. Okay, well, what kind of advice can I possibly give you other than don't play that deck? I feel like black-red sack is the same kind of thing, right? I don't think you ever want to be playing a deck like that when the best decks in the format are faster than you, like Gruul aggro. I don't know how they ever beat Gruul. Anyway, we are going to bring in Authority, and they can't beat that card because they're black-red. We bring in Smite. Could bring in Exorcise as well. Split up. Actually, no, not Exorcise, right? I don't care about the Forges. I'll draw an Authority, and the Forge won't do anything. Let's get rid of 8 cards. That's a lot of cards. Soul Partition is not amazing here. Let's get rid of Soul Partition. And then I cut Overlord and Archangel Elspeth, but I don't even know if that's correct. Maybe I should just cut Caretaker's talents here. And the Overlords. There, we'll leave Elspeth. Isaiah, how you doing, buddy? I got Beza hard. Exiled, what's up? Which Beza do you want to play? Yeah. Fire Exit Aggro, yeah. Yeah, Isaiah, and I feel bad, and I'm like, okay, really, like, dude, I want to give you good advice. Here it is. Play a different deck. You know, like, but anyway, so sometimes people are just like, nope, I'm playing this deck because I love this. I love doing this. And that's fine, but just like accept that you are not going to have an optimal deck. So don't come asking for advice when you lose a lot. You know, there is no advice to give to make the deck suddenly be good against a field that is naturally preying on it. You know, I don't know. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to keep every single card off the battlefield that they play. Authority's insane against them. Hope they kept in their Forges. Black-Red has no way to beat Authority. My Authority. That's why I think Gruul is better than Mono Red in Standard right now. I think Gruul has ways to actually kill enchantments. Yeah. Sack creature. So return this guy to the battlefield by sacking and paying 4 only as a sorcery. Right. Oh, and he gives menace until end of turn. Indeed. I'll let you live. I'm a generous god.
I let you live for now.
Isaiah, how's life, buddy? Happy holidays, by the way. Hope you're planning on having an awesome holiday. Actually, no, I want to smite this guy, right? So let's, yeah, let that happen. It's a 3-drop. Okay, so we'll do this. They can sack. Very nice. Lifelink? But they don't have much with lifelink, do they? Yeah, I don't know. They try and use the removal, but I think they're just way too slow. Could be wrong. Can't Fountainport. Okay. Good night. Maybe they have a sack to draw 2 or something here. I have no idea what they play. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Carry on. Bizarre. You can chump this idiot all day, let them overextend into Sunfall here. I assume they just side in infinite duresses though, right? So I'm just going to get duressed hard at some point. They're going to take this sweeper, so I'm not going to hang on to this. Maybe cutting talent was... Maybe I should have cut Elspeth and kept in a couple talents, actually. Oh, they're overextending into my Sunfall here. No 4/4s? Deal. I will chump your dorks all day. Love chumping dorks. Okay, there it is. That's what I like to see. Can't double activate Fountainport to make efficient sack. So I think I'll just do this. What does this do? It is a sorcery. Okay. Blockers. Proliferate. Yeah, let's just try and trade here and see what happens. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I have no more coffee. They go for the throw to token after blocks. Deal. Okay. Surveilling immediately. Okay, I do want to just get value off this before they duress it. So they can sack their dudes or whatever. Let's just clean this board up. Mm-hmm. It's the best card in their deck. They've drawn 2 of them. I think that's their only way to draw 3. Wow, it's pretty lucky. Okay. Well, the good news is they only have 1 more way to really draw cards in their whole deck. Sure. Can sack that to Fountainport. Can keep making 1/1s to block. Hope they have a bunch of forges in their hand. That would be grand. Really? Mirex over Fountainport? They have so many things they want to sack in that deck, like tokens and stuff. You'd think they would play Fountainport over Mirex, but sure. Not going to get lost this thing, I think. Okay. I think I will draw here. Could make a 1/1, or I could pop that Mirex. Let's see if they activate on end step. If they do, I will demo field it, I think. Yeah. Take care of that now. Leave up Get Lost, although I don't think I'm going to be getting anything lost this turn. We'll see. You like that? Yeah, I like it too. I got it at the same time as I got Tishana's Tidebinder. It was the alt art from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And the Tidebinder one is that crazy one with the rainbow, like, tight shot of the face. This is sweet, though. I like this one. I kind of want to see what's behind the text box. This guy's got, like, no legs. He's literally getting disintegrated. Get Lost is just one of my favorite removal spells just because of the name. This and Farewell, I really like. There are some weirdly named removal spells in Magic. We don't have a Kick in the Nuts yet, but we have a Town ain't big enough. It's only a matter of time before we have, like, watch the Universes Beyond sets. We're gonna have crazy stuff. Excelsior. No. What does Thor yell when he throws his hammer? No. I'm trying to think of, like, catchphrases from, like, the famous superheroes. Back in the comics, some of them did have catchphrases, but I don't remember what any of them are right now. That card. Sure. Sunfall looking better and better. Yeah. Should have probably tapped 1 Fountainport there, but auto tapper, brainless. Yep. Pass. Need a way to draw cards here? Oh, they've had enough. Really? Okay. I wasn't even doing anything there, but maybe I will bring in a couple talents here. This is getting a little bit too grindy McGrindfest. What should I cut? I guess it's Elspeth. I didn't see any duresses, which is weird. Elspeth's not even that bad against them, to be honest, but yeah, it's sweet. For Psychedelic Metal Show, yeah, that's what it is, Isaiah. That's what it does look like. Yeah, some of the art in Magic's awesome. I was just looking at, what was released? They released a, Cloud. Oh no, Sephiroth from Final Fantasy had his art released, and it looks good. It looks like sweet Final Fantasy art, so that's cool. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, it's got to be like getting original art, like, or from the game that, you know, has long been kind of just. There's not a lot of new art coming out for Final Fantasy like 7, like Cloud and Sephiroth and stuff, but you get that. That's pretty sweet, right? There's an authority. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, did you see it? Yeah, it looks sweet. And Sephiroth was so cool. Like, when I played Final Fantasy 7, he was one of the sweetest bad guys, I think, that's ever, you know, graced a video game. I don't know. He back in those days, like, he was such an awesome villain. And so many other games came out and did something like him, especially at the end. You know, he would transform and everything, and you know, when you beat him at the final, in the final game, or the final battle or whatever. Okay, let's jam this. I want to find a land drop. Hold on, I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to play Magic here. Sephiroth is awesome. So yeah, super sweet art. I hope the set is not too wild. Yeah, there's a duress. Good. I got that authority down quick. Do what you will. Yeah. Low impact.
That's all you are in life. Low impact, friend.
I'm a douchebag to the, like, I hope people don't actually watch my stream who play on the arena ladder and they hear me and they're like, God damn, dude, what the fuck? I'm just playing Magic. Why are you being a douchebag? And I'll be like, no, you don't. It's for the content though. It's a thing. It's a whole. And they're like, you know, I hope nobody takes any of that seriously, but Humans are funny like that. Humans can see everything as a personal slight. But can't wait for my man Emmett Selch from Final Fantasy XIV. See, I never played Final Fantasy XIV. So are they, like, Final Fantasy has so many games, they could probably do a lot. I just want the little, what was his name? The little black mage, white mage in Final Fantasy, the dude with the hat, black, what was his name? It started with an N or something. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Gross Rococo.
Gross Rococo, you sexy son of a bitch. Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna block. I like gaining life. They play Screaming Nemesis too, apparently, which I'll get my life while I can until that turd comes down. I didn't see any shocks though. If they can't shock their own Nemesis, then it's easy peasy to kill it. Liliana. Deal. Okie dokie. You have no more cards. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards. How does that sound? And then Liliana's just not doing anything to me. Oh, I really don't need to draw another spell here. Give me a land, please. Want a minus and sack? Ooh. I gain a life. I'm gonna hit you for 2. You're gonna minus and sack because you're scared.
You better minus, yes, easy.
They keep doing what I tell them to. Oh no. I need to find a land stat. This is bad. Okay, let's just crack this now, get the scry, draw the 2 cards. Oh, Enduring Innocence, you sexy, sexy card. Yes. The sexiest sheep you ever saw. Okay, you know what? Phrasing. If there's anyone who's into that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave up the Smite for the Gix. And I've got a blocker. And I'm just burning. Like, I'm drawing so many cards here. Liliana does nothing, right? I don't need another Authority, I think. Big swings. This is nice. I get to do this. They think I don't have any more smites, and then BAM! Smite! Out of nowhere. Surveil first. I'll take you. Tell you what, I'm even gonna attack Lily here, because you're too scared to block, aren't you? You're too scared. Okay. Bonk. Draw cards! I think this game's over. Beza can hit the bin here. Alright. It's you, Gross Rococo. How you doing? Alright, welcome back everybody. Here's the last round of the day. Let's get it done. With mono white. We're doing well so far. I think I only lost to 1 deck, right? And it could have gone either way. I lost to Dimir once, but I've beaten all the aggro decks we've played. This is slow, but I have all the pieces. I mean, Talent and Fountainport. I've got a Surveil land to find action here. And I'm on the play. I think I'm going to keep this. I do not want to draw land, so I'm going to lead with Meticulous Archive, make sure... I need some cheap removal. This is eventually going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I think I just keep any spell there. I'll even keep an expensive spell. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, Dimir. Shocker. God, so much Dimir now on the ladder. It's wild. I mean, there was before, but... it's like all I see. Dimir and aggro. Dimir and aggro. Dimir and aggro. I haven't seen a Zur deck for, well, all day today. Whoa, wait a minute. Tiny Bones joins up. What the what? This means, no, but Demo Field gets us another planes. Like, if I discard the planes here and I draw Laydown Arms, I won't have enough planes to exile, like an Enduring Curiosity here. I can't exile a 3-drop, but I don't even have the Laydown Arms yet, and Demo Field gets us another planes. Okay, I think I'm definitely just going to jam Talent here. I think they're going to have way fewer ways to get Talent off the battlefield as opposed to countering it on the stack or taking it out of my hand. Lord Skitter. Okay, well, Sunfall was a good keep on top. Rude? Mill me? Oh, because it's a legendary? You douchebag. What is going on here? Good jam, Beza. That's a pretty nice answer to... yeah. I'm gonna just play Beza. How does that sound? Draw 2 cards? Oh my god. Is that a good answer to Lord Skitter? Lord Schizophrenic? That's not funny. It's not. It's just a stupid joke. God, idiot. Idiot. You made a nice joke and then you said something unfunny and canceled it, you moron. Yeah, but yeah, that was not smart to say that bad joke. Shut up. You're making it worse. Okay, Nashi. What the shit? Mill that many cards. Mill any number of legendary or enchantment cards. What? So they're gonna self-mill equal to the number of damage that she does. Wow, enchantments and legendaries. Okay. Huh. Well, kind of like Carrot Cake here. Let's just jam Carrot Cake. I could Sunfall, but I don't want to play it into 2 open mana. I feel like there's definitely potential for counters. I don't actually need this. I've got Caretakers with another Caretakers in my hand. I don't need Innocence here. Let's draw a card. Okay. Pass. So I've got activation on Carrot Cake on their turn to draw another card, make another blocker. Yeah, that doesn't matter. We got the Beza train in hand. We're going to run the B train on him. Don't look that up on Urban Dictionary. We ran the B train on a donkey in Tijuana once. Oh god. I still wake up screaming. Yeah, deal. Exile in my yard, which doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna Carrot Cake here, right? Ow. Big dick swinging here. What's going on? Really? You're gonna do all that? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna put 3 in front of Nashi. I could put 4 in case they have 2 removal spells, but I mean, or sorry, they need 2 removal spells here to free Nashi here. Ninjutsu Kaito. Okay. Mill a card. Wow, trade for Nashi? Okay. Kaito draws them 1. Look at my hand. Look at how many cards I've already drawn. This game's over. Vren? Dear lord. Okay, spicy deck. I have not seen a deck like this basically ever. They can't get my Caretaker's talent off the battlefield. I think they're just losing to talent, like, single-handedly here. So do I need another talent? I don't think they can get that off the battlefield. I think I'm actually going to discard talent. I will find another one at some point, I'm sure, but... Okay, so let's go for the combat here. Swing. They don't cut down or anything. And then we jam Beza again. Beza's so insane here, just... Yeah. Drawing me cards. I'm going to do this now. I'm setting up for a power-up next turn to pump the team now that I have this many tokens. Caramonics. Other rats have Toxic. ETB, look at the top 5. Reveal any number of rats. Put them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. They get 1 card of Ren. It's blue-black rats. I love it. Blue-black rats, everybody. They've squirmed right out of the sewer and onto your screen. A horde of them. They're eating my graveyard all right. They like to eat trash. I'm gonna block? Why are they swinging? I'm taking 1. They don't do anything with Kaito. Oh, I guess Kaito Surveil? Yeah, I should have maybe traded, but they already... Yeah, didn't they already use him? I'm confused. What if I just power up the team and start smashing their face? I think I just win, right? What does this do? Rats have Toxic, right? I think I just want to do this. How are they beating this card? They're not. So let's see here. Sending 3 at Kaito because I know they only have 2 blockers, so they can't save Kaito here. They decided to take it all. Acceptable. Make another 3/3. I'll take that. Draw a card. Yeesh. Didn't even need all these. Yep. The rats get put back in their place, in the cages, to be experimented on. Poor rats. Rats have probably done more for humanity in our labs than any other animal, but, you know, we honor them in Magic, but when it comes time to exterminate them, just call in the old mono white deck. Let's see here. There are some disturbing truths about Magic. Rabbits eat rats. Yeah, this is Watership Down, okay? We're not just your normal rabbits, all right? They experimented on us. We're freaks. Look at this thing. It's holding hands with a bat. This enchantment, I mean, for how powerful in game terms this card is, it's way too adorable. I'm sorry, I'm used to being an evil wizard. I wield mighty powers. And then it's like the best card in my deck is this thing. I'm a babysitter for animals. I take care of them. I don't know. What am I doing with my life? What's happening? What is this? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what to bring in. They have some ETBs, they have some triggered abilities, they're playing Kaito. I think Smite's good. I think they're gonna side in Duresses, so I'm gonna take out Archangel. And maybe a couple of Carrot Cakes. Maybe Soul. Actually, Soul Partition is pretty good here. Maybe a couple of Carrot Cakes. Sure. The bat is disturbing. I know. It's walking. Bats literally hang upside down. They don't walk on their legs. Their legs, they never stand up. They only hang. So where do you... Yeah, a walking bat? Watch good anthropomorphic animal movies like Zootopia. That's why you don't see bats in that movie. The designers were like, okay, what about a character that's a bat? And everybody just went, like, they thought about it for a second. They're like, no, that's fucking weird and freaky. No, don't do that. Wizards was just like, do it. I keep. Bats don't walk, okay? You heard it here first. The DF16 channel. We're spreading information. We know what's true and what's right. Bats don't walk upright. It's blasphemy. Rescuing rats, yeah. Lee, what's up? Got destroyed by this deck yesterday. Which one? Their deck? The rats deck? Oh boy. Maybe I'm underestimating it. I mean, it's playing a bunch of powerful cards, but I don't know. Where's the synergy? What's I'll ditch Bebe here. Kind of a lot of lands. I think I'm gonna ditch one. Want to get to 5 though, but I know. Skitzels, I know. I'm being ridiculous, of course. Yes. Bats can walk however they like. Okay, if bats want to stand up and walk across the room, who am I to stop them? They can go for it. I've got to kill this son of a bitch right now, don't I? Yeah, I don't want to let that hit me. Who am I to stop bats? I don't want to gatekeep the bats. Maybe there could be a whole new cottage industry, pants for bats, because they walk now. Some little bat pants, bat shorts, bat Air Jordans. Nike likes money. Why not? Limited edition. It's crazy. Talking about shoes, some people pay so much money for shoes. When I lived in Korea, sometimes I would, I had a motorbike or I'd be on the bus or whatever, and I'd go past just a huge line, a huge crowd of people, long line all the way around. And I'm like, whoa, what is that for? And you get to as the bus passes in front, it's like, what? It's like a Nike store or something. What the fuck? Is this some crazy sale or something? And one of my friends like, oh no, they released the limited, Air Jordan blah blah blahs. So they're like, everybody just wants to buy them so they can flip them on eBay. And I'm like, wait, what? How much are we talking here? Like, oh, you buy them for like 300 or 400, you sell them for like $4,000. It's like, wait, what? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Who the hell is paying? People with too much money. I swing. This is not ideal. Not an ideal hand. Let's say rat. Yeah, okay. You're right. Exiled, fair enough. Touche. Yes, all the cards that say rat, they all kind of synergize, right? Each other rat you control. This guy puts rats in hand, but this guy just says legendary creatures. This thing cares about legendary creatures, so they're just playing a bunch of legends as well here. But, okay, yeah, the rat synergy. Am I gonna bonk this guy? I do love to bonk. I think we can... the problem is, like, if I don't kill this, like, this attacks me, then they play another creature that's untapped. And I'm like, ugh. So I'm taking a bunch of damage. Basically, I have to take the next round of damage, then kill all the tapped creatures. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Lee in a hammock? No. I mean, I'm sure it's a bad... Every deck is a bad matchup for some deck out there, right? It just depends on what you're doing. So, of course, like, when people are playing rogue decks, it's tough to know... Oh, easy. Easiest decision of my life. It's tough to know what to do to beat them. Like, it's tough to know, like, what's good here, what's bad. And, you know, what cards matter? What should I counter? What should I kill? Is it Bebe time? We're not getting the creatures? That makes me a little sad. I think I'm going to pass. Skitter's going to come down at some point, make 2 creatures, then I can... Oh, but I can't do that in the same turn. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Sure. Persistent Marsh Stalker. 7 or more in your yard, pay 3. Wow, back to the battlefield tapped and attacking is actually spicy. They need a bunch more cards in their graveyard, though. I haven't done it yet, but one of these days I'm going to cast Split Up and click on the wrong half, and then I'm going to vomit on the stream. Then I'm going to uninstall the game and never play it again. Ooh, negate out of the sideboard. Nice. Talent? No negate for that. Uh-oh, that's the one you needed to counter, I think, not the Wrath. I will definitely chump here, though. And then Beza comes in, draws us 2 cards, and we're off to the races, trying to find a Sunfall here. Who knows? Maybe they have D-Stroke out of the sideboard could counter this, but we'll see. Eat my bebe out of the graveyard. Deal. Yeah. Obviously blocking here, not only to gain the life, but to make this guy an enchantment so he doesn't get exiled by Sunfall. And, not that I needed it, it powers up the Beza a little bit, right? It ensures that I guaranteed get these tokens, unless they counter it. Yeah. Get all the stuff. Draw more cards. Drawing cards more powerful than all the rats in the world. I think I can lay one of these dicks down, but then I'm going to Sunfall the rest after this, I think. Okay. Could eat Karumonics as well here. Yeah, I think I will. This is going to get them to overextend, right? Yeah. And this is going to get them to play a bunch more stuff into my Sunfall. I will have to discard cards, though, I guess, right? Oh, that's kind of annoying. If they can play... They only play 1, okay. Sure. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it only makes me discard when it ETBs. Right, right. Okay. Rats. Foiled again. Negate? No! Why? Why did I play Sunfall? No. Could have led with Overlord there. Whoops. I forgot about counter magic. I should be playing around that. Am I dead? That doesn't matter. They need some way to pump... Ah, it does matter? What? Something's pumping them. Oh, these guys get pumped for each rat. Oh, okay. I lost a game to the rat deck. Can you believe that? Unlucky. Unlucky. I didn't play Overlord, so that's my bad. Whoops. Right. They have negate post sideboard. Negate's not amazing against me. Like, that's why I took out Elspeth, duress, and negate. We have a bunch of stuff that doesn't care about negate. So let's be a little bit more careful here. Rest in peace? No. Carrot cake. Carrot cake isn't bad. Nah, we're fine. Their stuff is inefficient and slow. We got him. Acute Melon, what's up? Zur is playing Atraxa? No, I haven't seen any Zur. Zur is gone. I don't see Zur on the ladder. I don't see Zur in tournaments. The Arena Championship just happened. I think there was one Zur deck, and it did not do well. Zur has fallen off completely. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that deck, other than it's in tier 2 again, which is crazy, because it's very powerful, but I'm going to keep this. But it's not as good as Tempo and Aggro. Those are its rough matchups, and those decks keep getting better. Now they're all playing Feybloom Trick as well, which is, it's not a good time to be a Zur deck, I think. They scurried into the sewers. I know, these rats know how to cast spells. Who taught them how to cast magic spells? What lab were they in that they were being experimented on with? They were putting, was it Hex Tech? Was it Hex Tech? Is that what we're dealing with here? Well, that's rude. Could ditch Partition, but I'm going to be good here with these lands, right? Meticulous. Oh, they don't mill me? Oh, it's discard, but then, yeah, ETB mill. Right. Okay, let's jam this. See if we can find more land here. I'll take it. Okay, let's see if they have the 2-mana Nashi legendary to mill my land here. That would be unfortunate, but I still have one in hand, not the end of the world. I just want to draw an untapped land to play Caretaker's talent here. I think once Caretaker's is on the battlefield, they can't get it off the battlefield and they just lose to it, but we'll see. 3 in the top 8. Oh, I haven't even looked. Is that recent? I didn't know. All I know is the Arena Championship was the big one that just happened. Okay, Soul Partition can go. They're going to be playing straight up Burglar Rat. Wow. From Foundations draft to your table. I'll take that. Go. To your table makes it sound like we're eating the rats. That's not what I was meaning to imply there. Uh-huh. I guess I'll just get lost this thing. I'm gonna lose my untapped land, but I don't really care. Yeah. Got me. Which rats are coming? Ooh, 2 of them. Sure. Good carrot cake here, but I think we'll get lost this guy instead. Sure. Nice. It's always a good one. Split up? Sure. Split up's gonna get milled here, I imagine, by Vren, but we shall see. It doesn't matter what they mill. We're just gonna start drawing a bunch of cards here and win this game. Got me. I'm over it. We've got the Enduring Innocence here, hopefully. We'll be drawing more cards off that soon enough. See if we can find a land. Okay. I'll keep it. Punch you in the face. Vren? Coming to say hi, I assume? Big one. Oh, Kaito. Right. See, I forget what cards this deck is playing. Oops. Right. Well, they're gonna have to minus Kaito and stun my Enduring Innocence, or else Kaito's gonna take a bunch of damage. Let's see what they do. Maybe they draw, maybe they have a answer for him, or I guess they have an informant. Sure. Whoops, forgot about Kaito. Yeah, again, I forgot completely that they're playing Kaito, mostly rats. So all last game we just saw rats. And then they showed me Kaito in game 1. I just completely forgot it's in their deck. Whoops. I'm over it. Top 4 of the 32. You're talking about the challenge though. Sure. Yeah, challenges are weird. They there are people still. Ooh, that's not bad. People still jamming the challenges and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like the big money tournaments, I'm not seeing Zur, like the RCQ finals and stuff of a lot of places. I don't see a ton of Zur. I know the people I'm talking to who go RCQing are saying they're not seeing a ton of Zur. I mean, it's it makes sense, right? I think Zur is not a good deck to play if the decks that make up almost 40% of the metagame are Dimir, Flash, Tempo, and red decks, red aggro decks like Mono Red and Gruul. Those have to be your worst matchups. So you can choose to play Zur, but that's a choice. It's definitely a risky choice you're making. Okay. Deal. Oh, I thought that's exile. It's only destroy? Perfecto. Wait, what? Why? Oh, this idiot. Okay. Can't find a land? This has ward what? 2? Sure. No lands for me. Gotta use this. Sure they can eat my last card with some random discard spell. There it is. Tiny Bones joins up. Sure. Might end up losing to the Rats deck here. I think it's a pretty easy matchup, but hey, if they have a bunch of discard and some pressure and I draw badly, I don't find lands or whatever, that's it. And I made mistakes. I forgot they're playing Kaito. They get the rogue deck advantage where most of their cards are unplayable in standard, so you just don't know what they do. You don't remember how they work. I forgot they had Kaito in their Rats deck. I'm just not even, yeah. Sure. Now they overextend, hoping I don't find another Sunfall. How many do I have in my graveyard? Oh, they milled me or something? I don't know what happened there. Sunfall. Sure. I'll block. I can't even cast it. I've been missing land drops all game. Oh, darn. Shouldn't have blocked, I guess. My bad. I think it's over. I'm just gonna scoop after this, I think. Because they should be able to kill me pretty soon here. It's 10. They can put me to 2 right now. Don't they have a way to pump this guy? If they have like any rat here, I think I'm dead, but they don't have... Yeah, because Restless Reef would kill me. But yeah, couldn't even make a 5th land drop this game. I just got stuck, so no way to Sunfall here and win. Get lost, no. Oh no, but yeah, if they fired up the Reef, yeah, they wouldn't be able to do this and trigger this. I was thinking there might be a way they could kill me last game, but darn. Okay, that's it. We end up going, what, 3-2, but winning a bunch, 2 games. My opponent's randomly disconnected, and my camera was out of position, but whatever. We didn't see those on the stream, on the video. But thank you for watching, everybody. Play the Mono White deck. It's great. Until next time. Peace.